Hey everyone, Opaque Flake here, welcome back to the year of Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy VII. Begun the North Crater, or the Northern Crater I believe, not the North Crater. But the huge ass wound that Genoa has left over. The Northern Cave, there you go. And if you want to go back, you can go up there. But eventually there's going to be a point of no return. So, that's worth mentioning. But this is actually a great grind spot thanks to returning enemies from Final Fantasy V. The movers, but they're further down. Anywho, this is my party for now. I don't know if they're going to be my final party. We'll see soon enough. But these are gargoyles. They're going to break free eventually, and there it is. Forget if you have to hit them, attack them, or just wait for it. But I did a bit of a limit break grinding to showcase them. I probably will do the level 2 and level 3 limit breaks, I'm not sure yet. But the point was to show off their level 4 limit break. That's about it. And I think 2 people are dead. Nah, just Barret. Forgot they do that. I need a death guard on him. Shit about items though, that's what I should have got. But I should be fine. Alright, since I have Barret and Yuffie here, let's give them their final stuff. Well, Yuffie doesn't have hers yet, so yeah. I'm gonna do that last. I already did it, just to see if I remember, which I kinda did. But for the most part, it's really easy, especially during Disc 3, because all the enemies are a little bit weaker and you have a bunch more material to play with. But essentially, I'm saving Sid and Yuffie for a side part right after this, including with the other stuff that I'm going to show off, like Red 13's grandfather. Tifa's Final Heaven, since I didn't get to show that off. Not the Omni Slash. Omni Slash, you just kill stuff. That's it. Get enough points. It's nothing but grinding. Apparently you could have gotten Disc 1, which I probably should have done for the fuck of it, but eh. And then everyone else is level 4 limit break except Kate, because Kate, all that dude needs to do is kill like 50 enemies and use his limit break 10 times or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, I just did that. What am I fighting here? Because this thing is attacking very frequently. The Dark Dragon. By the by, man, I forgot how useful Yuffie was in terms of limit breaks. Her level 1 has Clear Tranquil. I know you have Airs by the time you get Yuffie, but Clear Tranquil is like White Wind. Almost. Where it heals off your status elements and heals you. Not based on your max HP, but I think based off on how strong it's gonna be. And that is an enemy skill, I believe. I have no idea what it does though. I guess it helps you survive through the fires and flames or something, I don't know. I always remember Barret's level 2 and level 3 limit break being really good. So that's worth noting. Especially this level 3, man. But check this out. Real quick explanation since I have to show this off. Yuffie is actually pretty straightforward like Cloud, but Clear Tranquil restores HP of all allies. I think it also heals status ailments. So Landscaper, AoE attack, Bloodfest or Bloodfeast. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's Bloodfest. Attacks all opponents. Gauntlet, again, all opponents. Doom of the Living, all the opponents. They're pretty much Omni Slashes, except Bloodfest is a weaker Doom of the Living, and I think Gauntlet hits like any random enemy. Whereas Barret, Hammer Blow, just knocks one opponent away. I don't think you get the experience or AP either. And Grenade Bomb is like Dynamite, except he shoots a grenade and hits the whole enemy field. Satellite Beam is badass, and so is Anger Max. I'm gonna show those off until I get to Catastrophe. I remember Anger Max, but I remember Satellite Beam more. Satellite Beam is pretty fucking badass, the way he gets it ready. But I still like Catastrophe more, considering he's the one shooting the beam, whereas Satellite Beam, he brings out a satellite beam. By the way, at the very, very beginning of the dungeon, I got a save point. It's an item that you can use. So unless you just grabbed it without reading the text, this is something I'm glad I knew how to read. Or pay attention rather, as a kid. Because it would have fucking sucked. But I use it pretty soon though. I think is where the dungeon splits. But since I'm forced to use Cloud, he's gonna get that. And I don't know who I'm gonna use from here on out. I really am thinking Tifa and Sid. But oh, I also did Vincent's stuff, so that I'm gonna show that off too. I think I just skipped it. There it is, Save Crystal. Use this to create a save point in the North Cave. It only works in the North Cave. Because there's no save point at all. I think at the very end, maybe there's one? I remember this dude. I don't know if he was hard to kill or something like that, but I remember him now. I remember grinding here a lot. I think I morphed him. Anyways, I think you only get like 1 or 2 save point crystals. One before the final boss, before the end boss, rather, which is Sephiroth. There's a few bosses here, I believe. I don't know, man. It's great revisiting this game because once I complete this game, or not complete this game, but beat it, it's gonna tie up with Final Fantasy X as my second most beat, I guess, game, Final Fantasy game. With Final Fantasy 1 being first in line, and, well, again, 10 and 7 are gonna be tied for second. Of course, kinda hate to say that 10's up there, but probably gonna replay 7 just so I can spite 10. Even though 10 was an accident to begin with, but that's a lot of sources, holy shit. Personally, I never felt the +1 stat items in most JRPGs never helped out a lot. But I just don't see the huge effect. I mean, it's better to equip a materia that gives you more strength and dexterity and focus that way. I would say in this game, but it really doesn't matter in the long run. As long as you don't equip yourself with a lot of materia that subtracts health, I suppose, you should be fine. Because for the most part, materia does give you a lot of, I guess, magic stats for the most part. Very few increase your health, your attack damage, your dexterity, and all that fun stuff. But I remember these guys. I remember them well because they would always inflict sadness on you. And basically, as you can tell, I'm losing Fury. I don't know why Cloud didn't lose it. Maybe because he has ribbon on, maybe. I don't know why Cloud didn't lose it. It's probably because he had a ribbon on. But there you go, Bear lost it. I don't remember these things having that much health. I should have definitely bought more hypers. By the way, for those who are new and watching my Final Fantasy Let's Play, first of the rest, I suppose, if any. But when it comes to the final dungeon, I show off everything. It's supposed to be a long ass part, but I do edit out some battles here and there. Like so. The only exception I've ever had for a final dungeon being split into 2 parts is Final Fantasy IX because of the loading times for not every attack, but the battle to load as well. So I suppose that would probably be the most agreeable circumstance into editing out a lot of battles or splitting up the final dungeon into 2 parts. Funny, you can't... Apparently... Whoops. God damn it, D-pad. Apparently you can't press triangle when that prompt pops up. I think I am gonna have a dedicated mage though. I honestly want to bring Yuffie because her final limit break... No wait, that's not it. I think it's just this one then. Yeah, Doom of the Living. Doom of the Living is like her own Omni Slash and it's not that bad. She just hits a little bit weak. So if you increase her attack, you should be fine. I think her last one is just a huge one beam shot at everything. Anyways, I'll show off Doom of the Living right now. And if anything lives, well, I'll save it for the next fight. I'm pretty sure if you stat max or use a hero drink or any of that stuff and get it to do at least 5,000 per hit, that's a devastating limit break. There you go, hero drink. But in all honesty, I don't remember this dungeon being that long, but it does have a branching path. So I think once I hit that part, that's where I'm gonna save, because you're gonna want to set the save point. I would advise you to set a save point before the point of no return. Now I know I remember you guys. They have instant kill attacks. Also, they split up into whatever the fuck they just did. That explains why they're weak, and I suppose only come in ones. I'm getting nothing but source stuff here. I remember you getting equipment, but could be wrong. Anywho, this is why I say finishing touch. I should really go get more hypers. I have the gil now, since I was limit break grinding. I use the Mithril caves to grind, since enemies always spawn in 4s and 5s. But I think if you kill a Mandragoras, I think that's what they're called, in the near Fort Condor, and let's see, yeah, Fort Condor and Junin. There's like a little forest where I was looking for Yuffie. You get a lot there. It's like 5 or 6. I think there's a better spot, but that's what I used. Just because it's the final dungeon part doesn't mean I'm not gonna edit out some backtracking. Also, this looks like this is the fork in the road I was talking about. Well, that solves that. In any case, the right side is the fungal path, I believe, where you can get the movers to spawn, which is great AVP, or AP here. AVP is Final Fantasy V. I'm tired of fighting these guys. I've been wasting so many hypers on them. God damn it. I have no idea if I screwed myself over because I only remember the splitting branch from the other side. But if I did, then, well, I did. Thought it came out from this side, but guess not. Oh, this is the fungal path then. Maybe they're both fungal paths, I don't know. But I distinctly remember grinding movers here because mastering summons takes a while. Hey, what do you know? I got lucky. You gotta kill them real quick though, or else they run away or something like that. So I'm gonna show off Gauntlet, and then I can show off Omni Slash. And if any of them are alive, Phoenix. Oh, there you go. And there's gonna be a lot of AP too. 2,400, damn. Other stuff got maxed out, I think, too, that I did show off. But 2,400 with the triple or double slot type weapon, a lot. And I think you could fight up to 5 movers in one battle. So all of this is mastered, and worth mentioning for those who aren't familiar with the game. Once something gets mastered, a new one is given birth, in a sense. So since time was mastered, I guess you could say the AP or the material it gathered, or the life force of all the enemies you killed, I guess that's one way to put it, gets another material to be born of the same variety. And if you max all the material of one color, you can make a master materia that can be attained from the huge materia in Cosmo Canyon. Which is also something I'm going to have to show off for at least Bahamut Zero. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck, ah, fuck. Come on, Omni Slash. I should mug it. Either you mug it or morph it to get nice things. I think it was a ribbon. But that is a King Tomberry. Or a Master Tomberry. That's not gonna be enough. I thought so. Hurry before it gets to everyone's grudge. It's a Master Tomberry. Now's not the time to miss, Barrett-kun. Thank you. I didn't check how much AP I got, but I think it's a lot. But Tomberries, they kill you one hit. I think the master ones kill you a lot quicker, but the shield material is exclusive. You can only get it once or something. I forget. I really do. And look, it's an Ari man. It's kind of great that I haven't played this. I know I've been repeating myself and I'm gonna do it again, but it's great that I haven't played this in so long because I don't remember everything. But when I see something that clicks, and I just like that sensation. It's pretty fucking great. You hit the wrong person, man. As in, I wanted Barrett to learn that, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I guess that's why I like not playing a game after so long. Because once you start playing it again, you're like, oh, now I remember why you like this game so much, instead of playing over and over and over again. But that's me. Some people can still get the sensation of liking a game for playing it over and over again in short amount bursts or replay values. Like, if you play a 30-hour game and then you play it all over again from the very beginning right after you finish beating it, some people can still find the enjoyment in that. I can't. I need like a little break, man. I didn't used to be like that always. I mean, I would used to play the Nintendo game over and over again. Using Nintendo as a good example here. But for some reason, since Final Fantasy is like my favorite series of all time, I can handle playing the same shit over and over again. Because technically it's not the same shit, but aesthetically it is. Anyway, shield, I forget what it does, but let's find out. Kind of tired of carrying Earth around. I begrudgingly carried it around because I remember using it a lot in my youth. I've never casted that spell once. Oh look, it's a magic pot. Motherfucker wants an elixir. I suggest you give this motherfucker an elixir. You want another one? Sure, buddy. I think magic pots are only good for experience. I forget if they're good for AP. I think magic pots are only good for experience. I forget if they were good for AP. You're not bugged, are you, man? You're supposed to, like, finish with one use of the, elixir. Eh, whatever. You can always get a bunch more in Golden Saucer. Eh, fuck it. Maybe you give it an elixir then you kill it? Don't remember. Hey, revive finished for 1000 AP. Maybe you give it an elixir then you kill it. It's different than the ones in Final Fantasy V. But they're also good enemies to grind on, if not movers. Were they called movers here? I don't remember. Not yet, Sensei, not yet. I've never shown off Freeze. Freeze has a unique casting animation or look. It's pretty cool. I think that's how Ice 3 should have looked like, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? I don't even have an ice anymore. Unless Barret has it. Funny, I gave Yuffie the enemy skill materia so I can get MP back with the magic hammer. I'm not even using it properly, I suppose. I remember these enemies. But why? Were they a threat or anything? I'm gonna show off Satellite Beam, then I'll do Anger Max. See if anything live. I like the way he twists his arm too. It's like they're over here, guys. The guy's pissed. And Anger Max is just him fully unloading his Gatling gun arm. I have no idea if it works with the physical attacks that he has. Oh, he gets something nice here too, I believe. I don't know if it's a boss fight though. Fuck it, I bought some for a reason. Let's use them. Look how much MP I have, man. Is that it? That was something else. Huh. Counter, I think, is counter with magic. Don't let it get too close. Ah, fuck. Oh, good. Not that brutal. It's called Everyone's Grudge because it's everyone's that you've killed their grudge towards you, which is a fixed amount of damage. So I've only killed that many. Not like the exact number of enemies, but like I've killed like 180 enemies with Yuffie, I suppose, which is why it's so weak. And I can't seal it, so I'm not gonna bother it getting close to me where it pokes you with its fucking knife as an instant kill. Yuffie's barely alive too. Oh, there you go, elixir. It was Barret. No, he's still alive. Alright. If he's still alive, fuck it. I got an elixir, it's all that matters. God damn, it looks a lot more brutal when you speed it up. That was brutal, man. I should have used Flake here. I think I went the right way. Good. Oh. Right. I think that's the point of no return right here. It looks like it. I could be wrong. Because the other area I just went inside, that's where you fight a boss. Alright, cool. They just wait out there for you. Of course, I'm not gonna do that right now. It'd be pretty dumb. There's a little bit more for me to explore, is all I'm getting at. But I guess I did miss out on some items. Maybe you're supposed to send them on better areas or something like that. Don't know. Did I use an elixir? I did. Oh well, I want to use a turbo either, but what are you gonna do? Now I get to show off Anger Max and some new enemies, I believe. Perfect. Give me back that elixir, will ya, buddy? Imagine maxing out Barrett's health, or not health, but his attack. That would have done a lot of damage. Anyways, kind of hoping he does everyone's grudge on Cloud, or at the very least, Yuffie. I think Yuffie does more damage than Anger Max. We'll see. And now she's dead. Don't get me wrong, they're not that bad. They're great if you morph them. I really do think they're the ones you morph into a ribbon, but I remember a long time ago I being scared of them when I would fight them. But it was like a bracing type of scared, I suppose. Like, I'm scared, but I still want to fight you. I guess it's everyone's grudge is what you gotta worry about. Because if you play this game long enough, it'll do max damage to you every turn. I guess it's also worth mentioning that I believe Vincent's death penalty, his final weapon, it works like everyone's grudge, except it's based on how many enemies he's killed and how strong it's going to be doing. Kind of like the Brave Sword? Not the Brave Sword. There's another weapon similar to it. Where the more enemies you kill, the more damage you're going to do. Forgot how to grab that materia. Oh, there you go. Mega All. Forgot how it works though. Anyways, attacks with the pair command when damage is incurred. So pair this with magic, you'll counter with that. Or materia in general. So I guess with Mega All, I think it was called that, Match All. Mega all effects on every action, so I can do all sense if I wanted to. Of course, they're gonna give you the most powerful materia at the very end of the game. I say that because it makes sense. Again, materia is composed of compressed life stream energy, so there's bound to be some powerful ones here. I just realized X potions are kind of seldom here. There's another materia. Oh, okay, never mind. Magic counter is the one where you counter magic. And I guess counter is just regular counter. And I'm fighting a fucking Gundam. Armored Golem. Oh, so much for level 4 suicide. Let's see how many times I've run away. Not many. I have steal as well equipped on Ultima, so whenever I use it, I get to steal on them. Which is why you saw that prompt of couldn't steal anything. Why Ultima? Eh, why the fuck not? Oh, that's useful. It should be around here, that boss fight I referred to. I still haven't even gotten the boss fight to get Pandora's box yet. Or was it past that point of no return? I doubt it though. They wouldn't do that. Lock you out. By the way, I don't mean lock you out as in lock you out, which is what they do, but I mean like, you get the last final enemy skill, then you get locked out where you can't return, so there's no point in getting that enemy skill. Ah shit, it's King Behemoth. Or, no, it's a King Behemoth. Ah man. Alright, go ahead and sense it. Big guard. And... I wonder if it'll work. Oh, fuck it, I'll do that. Remember, behemoths like to counter with magic, be it bolt or comet. Oh, there you go, it's gonna be comet. Which is why I did big guard. It's still bigger than Red 13 though, that's crazy.
I honestly can't wait till I get to playing World of Final Fantasy,
where I can actually play or command a King Behemoth to fight for me. That, my friends, is going to be the shit. I guess that's all I missed out on. There's a material that I really want to get, only because it would have been a lot more useful when I was grinding limit breaks, but nah, it doesn't matter. But there's this one called Cut. I think it was Cut and I'll Cut, I don't know. But essentially it lets you do a physical attack to every enemy on the map, which is pretty useful when you're grinding. But I just used level 3 magic, which was just as effective. Damn, I swear this is the fungal area. I do not remember this area at all. Go down. Don't do it. No item there because they got it for me. But hey, new enemies. God damn, they hit pretty hard. Alright, you're asking for it. You are asking for it. Cover your ears. Death dealers. Fuck it. Just kill him. I don't want to risk it. I like that her final attack is a uppercut, just like a Clem Hazard. But I got a Kiss of Death. I think that just casts death. Alright, I should probably show off the catastrophe. The next part, I'm not gonna be... Well, not next part, but the next side part before the finale. I'm not gonna commentate. I'm just gonna play the game because it's an extra dungeon and an extra boss. Actually, 2 extra bosses. There's another dungeon after you beat one boss that you can do. It's mostly puzzle based, but I'm not gonna bother with it. And I think this teaches me Pandora's box. I remember something like this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I used it on it. I don't know. I don't want to do that. No, well. It's a little cauldron, though. There it is. I'm speeding this up because this is going to take just as long as a Hypernova. I think you only have 1 chance to learn it. I don't know. I remember it only being 1 chance, but we'll see soon enough. But now I have 2 mastered magics of fire, which is crazy if you ask me. This is not even done yet. It's almost there though. Honestly surprised counterattack hasn't been mastered yet. Yet this is. Anyways. What would be a good combo? Counter steal? Let's try that. Still working on this. This is gonna level up soon. There are spells you can't use all on, so I think... Where is it? Contain and Mega All would work nicely. But I haven't really bothered to check. I think you use Mega All on Death Blow, but I'd rather use it with Added Cut. But now that I think about it, since I do have, where is it? Just to show it off. It should work. Probably won't be as effective as, say... Well, it should be effective. Could miss on everyone. We'll see soon enough. Could be wrong. Oh, there you go. Death Blow All. These are just like the enemies outside of I think it was Calm? Yeah, I think it was Calm. Unfortunately, since it's a low level, you can only do it once. If I could make a phone call, I would switch the party right now, but can't really, so what are you gonna do? I think this place is starting to come back to me, just not a lot, a little bit. Oh, you teach me, yeah, I need Manipulate. I should get Manipulate on here. Fuck it, overkill. I think this attack's like 15 to 20 hits or something. I've honestly never really counted. I think you could do an all full cure with the Mega All. Which would make it just as OP. Oh, there you go. Alright then, that's pretty much it for that part of the dungeon. This is where I usually leave my save crystal. I think once I set it up all the way at the very top, where the party, right before the party splits rather. That way I can decide to see like what's the right path and everything, but at that point it didn't really matter, considering. However, since this is the final dungeon, and apparently I don't fight the boss before I get there, which is weird, I guess is worth showing the God mode thing off. That way I can show off Catastrophe. So, it's pretty interesting. It did help out with limit break grinding. Not a lot, because it doesn't help with the killing part, just the instant limit break. That's about it. But you press R3 and then you can't die. Well, I mean, you can die if the attack does kill you, but if it doesn't, it's an instant heal. So, we're showing off Catastrophe real quick, which is one of my favorite limit breaks. I know it seems like pretty simple and everything, but it's like his gun is overheating, he's putting everything he had for Diane and Marlene and everything in that one shot. I don't know why, but I just find that badass, especially since it's still looming over like the whole thing as he's propelled into the sky because the blast is keeping him up there and everything. Which is kind of why I kind of brought up the Vanished Stampede thing for Barrett. It would have been pretty cool. But I'm gonna show off everyone else's limit breaks in the other dungeons that I gotta do. For example, Yuffie's All Creation, I'll probably do that after I finish Wutai. Slots, I'll probably show off in the next boss battle. Because you gotta switch around. I believe. The final part, the finale is pretty much gonna be like 3 to 4 boss battles, I believe. Sid's Highwind I'll show off when I'm grabbing it, because I gotta go underwater for that. Final Heaven for Tifa, she'll most likely be in my final party, so you'll see that there. Red 13's Cosmo Memory. I'll show that off right now, actually. Well, you know what? I'll do that in the dungeon, because in this, the 2 boss fights I gotta do for the side part, it's gonna be for Red. Well, pretty much I'll be able to show them off, because one of the boss fights is like the, I know I'm just talking, I should just end the part, but I'm not gonna be talking in the next part, is that some of the ideas from Final Fantasy VI are borrowed here, in the sense of, for here you gotta chase the ultimate weapon, or the ultimate weapon. Where in Final Fantasy VI, you did the same thing for Death Zone. I don't know what it's called in the remake, or the retranslation, but there's that to consider. And I think in the dungeon you get, after you beat it, you get Typhon, which is known as Chupon, I believe. I would love to talk more about it, but this game's just practically done already, and it's been fun revisiting this. So for the side part, just watch and enjoy it. If you don't care for it, then don't watch it. I'm not going to be fighting the weapons because I don't want to. I've already done it. I don't want to deal with the ruby weapon anymore. The elemental weapon is really easy to kill. So with that said, thanks for watching this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII with me, Opaque, Flake, part of the year Final Fantasy. Okay, thanks, bye.